So I got a venue, the old Randy Bacon space, Monarch Art Factory, which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Got a venue, and then like a week or two before we're scheduled to film, I got a sponsor that could help cover any costs.
Wow.
Nice.
I mean, this it's so unadvisable, but these are the things you do when you're young. And so I got it up and running, and then we had like a rehearsal the night before, and I was like, oh no, we're screwed.
Oh man.
Because people were looking to me for answers, and I was like, I don't know anything. I made copies.
They're like, I heard though you worked for David Letterman.
And you got a basketball out to Michael Jordan.
Yeah, like, gosh.
And you know a grandmother's daughter's boyfriend's.
Oh my gosh, this is the best story
Yeah.
ever.
So then we have the taping the next night, packed house.
Who taped it? Was it Fox who came in and did it, or did you guys have to wrestle?
I had to get people.
Oh my word!
Oh,
Yeah, I had to get people.
wow.
And they were looking to me, and so then the this story is crazy. So packed house. We had fans from doing the show for a long time, and I'm gone for a long time. I had a blog the whole time I was there.
Okay.
Called the Mystery Year. Every day I'd update it.
That's super cool.
I like that.
And so people like followed along on my journey. It was very meaningful for me.
That is neat.
And so then everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, you got the show on TV. Let's do this. Here we go." So Tom Turton was my video sidekick.
Okay.
We'd record segments with him, and
Yeah.
then we'd say he's the sidekick. I mean, we're only on Springfield at this point. So we get everyone warmed up. You know, we'd done rehearsal the night before. We'd rehearse stuff that day. Then I do my little monologue thing, and then I toss it to Tom Turton, my video sidekick, this video, and you can see him, but you can't hear what he's saying. It's just some music playing. So we had to shut the show down to figure out what's going on.
Oh no!
And this is I don't quite understand it, but we're right next to what became Lost Signal that had been a radio station, right?
Oh.
Where that Randy Bacon is,
Mm-hmm.
right? They got a radio tower.
Okay.
So the guy that was running we were just running everything off of a computer. The guy who was running it had done like tech for shows there.
Mm.
We're trying to figure it out. And then so we're shut down for like 45 minutes. Everyone's come up. We have to shut down for 45 minutes to try and figure this out.
And this is all live.
It's all live.
Oh, shoot.
Well, the show's, live is there's a live audience.
Live
so we're
audience,
recording the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
editing saved your ass.
Yeah. So then I'm on stage filling time, doing improv, bringing people up. But the whole time I'm like looking to the back like,
Oh, God. How much longer, guys?
So what happened is, and I don't understand this, but this is the way the guy explained it to me behind the computer. He said the radio station is no longer there. It was just an empty building, but people can, I don't know how this works, call in to the tower and play music.
Oh.
From their phone
What?
or something. I don't understand.
And it was interfering?
So then
It's the signal from the radio tower was
so the signal from the radio
overlapping
tower.
the signal. Yeah.
The graphics card in the laptop was picking up that signal.
Whoa.
And the graphics card.
And that's why we were getting screwed.
How in the hell?
It's things you can't prepare for either. I mean, how do you even know
So
to ask that question?
I'm imagining you up there trying to take down a radio tower. You know, like at that point, that's pretty desperate.
And I don't know. I mean, David knows this. I know very little about technology, but what I do know now is way more than I knew then.
Sure.
Which is saying something.
So then instead of I guess their solution was to run everything through a task cam, like a little recorder.
Yeah.
First or second. Somehow we did
bypass
around it. Yeah.
Wow.
And we were able to get the show up and running. But we used to do
Close
4
call.
episodes.
At once.
I hate thinking of this. So we used to do 4 episodes.
I love this.
Before we figured out that 3 was the magic number. And
Yeah, 3's good.
4 was too many.
Yeah.
4
was too
wear
many.
you out, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
3 wears you out.
And one of our guests was Johnny Wilkinson, who had been Elvis's guitarist. He was an older guy.
Wow. Yeah.
He would
Super
end up passing away from cancer, which he had at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And he was our last guest because he was like our marquee guest. But his wife is like, "Hey, can we get this going?" Like, I know.
No.
So we finally get it going, and we had Todd Gummerman was my guest. Todd was at the time a guitarist for Mute Math,
Oh, wow.
and then he's from Springfield, and now he's with 21 Pilots.
No way.
Wow. That's
Um,
cool.
And
So he was our
Elvis
guest.
is too. It's
Yeah.
nuts, man.
Yeah.
I love
Jeff can bring in the big guests.
it. Yeah,
That's right.
man.
So he was our guest. So we finally get the show started. Right before we get it started again, just a downpour.
Oh no.
The problem being there's a skylight above the stage.
Oh no.
It's just pelting it. It's so loud.
Man.
Your audio engineers are all going,
How do
So
we
no
cover
one
that
could
up?
hear anything. And that was how we got the mystery hour off the ground.
well,
Gosh.
there must have been some sort of magic in there because, yeah, that's a.
So that was
They kept going with it.
Then in May, I had to deliver the show to the TV station. We did that. We were going to tape in March. We taped in April. I had to deliver the show to the TV station. And like we had a premiere date.
So
And
you're editing the hell out of that thing.
I was
probably.
just like, I had to call the GM and be like, we don't have the show done.
Oh, no.
And he goes, he's long gone, but I called him when we wrapped the show like a year and a half ago. I was just like, hey, thanks for taking a chance on us. But when I was talking to him at that point, he was like, honestly, I thought you knew a little more about TV. I was like, no.
Yeah. And you're like, yeah, everybody
You
else
got
that's with
dazzled
me.
by the Hollywood. Oh, yeah.
And everybody that was shooting this with you thought you did too, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
I love that you flew by the seat of your pants and got it done. But
Yeah, I
so
mean-
you call them and you say, but we can't, we're not going to be this ready for this at all.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Because we had younger people doing the show, like college age, and we didn't have like a switcher. So they were editing 5 cameras
Oh,
Oh,
no.
wow.
Oh.
and didn't really, or maybe 4, and didn't, I mean, they didn't have experience to do it. They didn't have a ton of experience,
not
and
easy.
it's difficult.
What
It's
a
not
crash
easy.
course, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have a switcher, you can just like live switch it. And
Yep.
It's
Right.
85% done.
Yep.
So thanks for taking me back to that memory.
Well, this is what